Dear students, welcome to the class of Bangladesh and Global Studies. Our today's session is based on Lecture 6, Economic Growth and Development of Chapter 12. In this session, I'll be here with you, your BGS teacher, Nurun Nahar, lecturer, Department of Economics, Milestone College. From today's session, you will be able to answer the concept of economic growth, the concept of economic development, difference between economic growth and economic development, the concept of developed country, characteristics of a developed country. Let's start our today's class. The concept of economic growth. The rate of annual growth of national income of a country is called the rate of economic growth. That is, the economic growth of a country depends on the national income of a country. Benefits of economic growth are based on higher income, reduced poverty, better education, increased life expectancy, improved government finances. Higher income means the per capita income of the people will be high. Reduced poverty means people will be able to arrange all the 5 basic needs for their improved standard of living. Better education should be available for each and every person of a country. The average life expectancy will be high. And government finances means government will expend as much as amount of money for the better lifestyle of the people of that country. Now our second topic is the concept of development. Making and development of overall socio-economic prosperity by utilizing the assets and potentials of a country can be called economic development. That is, development means prosperity. So by development, we also mean overall improvement. In a country, if improvement occurs in all the sectors such as agriculture, industry and service sector, then we can call that economic development has occurred. There are some policies of economic development: privatization or deregulation, effective tax collection, investment in public sectors, development of manufacturing, foreign aid, macroeconomic stability. So, for ensuring economic development in a country, the industrial sector should be privatized, that is, it will be shifted from government ownership to private ownership. Tax collection should be effective and it must be progressive tax. Investment in public services should be ensured for ensuring economic development of a country. Development in manufacturing sectors should be ensured. Foreign aid. A country can expect different kinds of aid from different countries of the world for ensuring economic development. Macroeconomic stability can be ensured by social and political stability. In this way, a country can ensure economic development. Now, we can see the factors of economic development. Economic development depends on macroeconomic stability, levels of infrastructure, natural resources, educational standards, saving rates or foreign aid, barriers to trade, political stability. That is, in a country, if the levels of infrastructure, that is roads, communication, transportation system, banks, insurance systems, improve, then economic development will be occurred. More natural resources can ensure economic development. and also their proper utilization. Educational standards must be up to the grade for ensuring economic development of a country. Saving rates and foreign aid must be high for ensuring economic development of a country. There should be no barrier to trade, that is, free market economy should be ensured for ensuring economic development. Political stability means in, in a country, such political activities will be favorable for the economic growth and development. Let's have a look the objectives of economic development. There are three objectives of economic development: to increase availability and improvements in the distribution of food, shelter, health, protection, etc. It means the five basic needs of a human being should be ensured and improved by the country for ensuring development. To improve levels of living, including higher incomes, more jobs, better education for ensuring economic development in a country. To expand the range of economic and social choices available to individuals and nations. By fulfilling these three objectives, a country can ensure economic development. Our next topic is difference between economic development and economic growth. In some cases, they are having same meaning, but these two are not the same. There are also some differences. Growth refers to the increase in size and number, but development refers to an improvement in circumstances. What is the meaning of that? Meaning of that is, if in a country improvement occur in only one sector, then it can be considered as growth. Such as if growth occur in agricultural sector, then it will be called growth. But if growth occurs in all the three sectors, that is agriculture, industry and service sector, and it continue for a long period of time, then can be referred as development of that country. Growth has a quantitative measure, but development has a qualitative measure. Growth involves the increase in size and number, but development encompasses overall changes, including growth and other progressive changes. That is, change in only one sector can refer as growth, but change in overall sectors of the country can be referred as development. Now we will discuss about the concept of developed country, the type of country where economic development has taken place and development has been continuing for a long term is called developed country. Country like USA, Canada, England, France, Germany, Switzerland, Netherlands, Sweden, Norway, etc. are the examples of developed countries of the world, because in these countries already development has taken place and development has been continuing for a long term. That's why those countries are considered as the developed country. Now I will discuss about the characteristics of the developed countries of the world. First one is the high standard of living. As you know, standard of living depends on the per capita income of the people of a country. So, the range of per capita income of a developed country is 40,000 US dollars to 85,000 US dollars. That's why standard of living of those countries are very high. That is, the people of developed countries can afford all the five basic needs much better, and they can also afford more than that. Second characteristics of developed country is the industrialized economy. Industrialization of that country is rapidly going on, and the country is also called industry based country. In that country, basic and large scale industries have gradually developed instead of small and cottage industries. Our next characteristics is the high rate of savings, capital formation, and investment. A figure is shown over here for explaining this topic. A country can ensure high per capita income, then more saving of that country can be ensured. More saving can bring more capital formation for that country. If more capital is formed, then the country can invest more. More investment will ensure more production. Thus, more production will again ensure high per capita income of the people of that country, and the country will ensure the development. That is, the country will be considered as the developed country of the world. Fourth characteristics of a developed country is developed method of production and distribution process. Development of technical devices or technology is ensured in a developed method of production. These kind of country are setting up of big industries. In these countries, production increases due to innovative developed process. That is, day by day, these countries are inventing new process of production and making the production easier. Laborers are getting right wage. That's why inequality of income distribution decreases, and in this country labor exploitations are solved, so country will go for further development. Fifth characteristics is developed socio-economic condition. Developed countries are ensuring banking system and loan disbursement management. That is, in these countries they have rich banking system so that the people of this type of countries can form capital and also can invest more by collecting enough loan from the banks with high rate of interest. In this way, more investment can occur. Transport and communication system of those developed countries are very improved so that they can easily carry the produced goods and commodities from the field to the door to door of the people. Population growth is very low in developed countries and unemployment rate is also very low. In these kind of countries, there are proficiency sufficiency of electricity, water and fuel, as they can go for more and more production. High rate of education and health security is ensured in developed countries of the world. That is, overall social security system is ensured in this kind of country. The developed and modern agricultural system. Actually, developed countries are not dependent on agricultural sector, rather they are more dependent on industrial and service sector. That's why this sort of countries agricultural system is a minor system. Developed production and marketing system is also ensured so that the produced commodities can be taken from the field to the market easily. Volume and quality of agricultural goods are very high. That's why farmers can get right wage and economic development occur. Number 7 is favorable foreign trade. Foreign trade means buying and selling goods and commodity beyond the international boundary of the country. So, if the volume and quality of both agricultural and industrial goods are high, then the people of other countries will be attracted by the goods and commodities, and the country can achieve a huge world market for selling their product. So, a developed country can achieve this sort of facilities. Favorable relation in the field of international trade is present over here. Number 8, controlled population and developed human resource is another characteristics of a developed country of the world. In this kind of country, it is found that the rate of population growth is very low than the rate of economic growth. That's why population is not a burden of the country. Rather, population are considered as the resource of that country. The per capita income of the people of developed country is increasing day by day, and it has reached into a high level. The population is not burden, rather population are turned into human resource by providing enough education, training and job opportunities. In this way, the human resource of this kind of countries contributes a lot in the production and development of the country. Point number 9 is the widespread urbanization. Urbanization means turning a place from village to town or cities. So, in a developed country, rapid urbanization due to development of roads, constructions, and electricity system are occurred. Rural people keep coming to towns from villages. Not only that, villages are also turned into towns. In this way, widespread urbanization is possible in the developed countries of the world. Last point is political stability. It is also one of the important factors for turning a country into a developed country, because political instability will bring damage in all the sectors like agriculture, industry and service. So, in the developed country of the world, administrative system works with all kinds of transparency. People are able to know about all the decisions made by the government. The volume of corruption is very small. It is so small that people of all over the country get their rights and benefits. The political and social organizations are also stable and developed. That's why in a developed country, economic hamperedness and other sort of problems are also stopped. My dear students, these are the 10 points of the characteristics of developed country. On today's lesson, you have 2 questions to solve as your classwork. You can take help from your today's lecture and also from your textbook. Our first question is, growth and development are not the same. Explain with examples. And second question is, discuss about the indicators of determining the developed countries of the world. In first case, you have to show the difference between growth and development. And in second case, you have to show the characteristics of the developed countries of the world. Actually, the characteristics will be considered as the indicators of the developed countries of the world. Thank you for being with us, my dear students. Welcome to the new class. See you soon. in the next class of chapter 12 in lecture number 7. Thank you.